Hello! My name is Grian and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Evolution. Today's episode is a very special episode because I'm going to be doing 1 full hour. I've done 1 hour of build battle, I did 1 hour of build swap, I've even done 2 hours of some things, and now it's time to complete the series with 1 hour of Evo. And I don't know how this is going to go. So, a little sort of catch-up things. I got a little box here, got some diamonds, free diamonds. I'm just going to pop that with the rest of them. Where did the rest of them go? Oh, there we go. And I added some iron golems up here. They're just the vendors at the moment, just sort of mulling about. I wish I could name them. Put your comments down below what I should name the golems when I get my hands on some name tags. Now, I have been considering for a while, is Evo Town or Downtown Evo finished? And the answer is nearly. That little bit there, as you can see, I've started building it. I'm going to finish this off with a nice dome on the top, and then I'm calling Downtown Evo a finished project, at least on the exterior. This house here still needs some interior doing, but I am pretty happy with where it is at. And I'm going to finish that later in the episode. We'll come back to that, because right now we've got something very important to do. Last episode, I said if nothing had happened to this dirt tower by next week, I'm going to blow it up. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I've got myself some dirt, TNT, tripwire hooks, the works. And to be honest with you, like, you know me, I usually have some kind of reason. What is the purpose of this? Dirt cheap is a joke. I can't think of any other reason to build this other than annoy me. So what we're going to do essentially is trick them into doing this. So let's set up the trigger mechanism first to make sure that this works first of all. So what we're going to have to do is try and hide the tripwire hook as much as possible. So if we use this one here, that should do it. I've got a bit of string with me. String is a very valuable resource. There we go. We got a trigger. Nice. We have our tripwire hook. We just need a bit of red. I didn't bring any redstone. Oh, I didn't bring any redstone. Wait, is there some here? Yes! Okay, there's 13 bits of redstone. Perfect. I think that's pretty hidden already. We don't have to do much here. I doubt anyone's going to really expect it there. It lies just in line of the wood texture, so I doubt anyone's going to get it. So what we're going to do is try and hide this as best as we can. So we need to bring it upstairs first. Oh, tell you what, this is going to be harder than I thought. So we might as well just try and hide it straight off the bat. Let's ride it up into here. What we need to do is get it inside dirt cheap. Actually, it shouldn't be too difficult at all, because this is where we're going to start towering up. We're going to have to try and sort of cover it up a little bit, cover up the redstone. Now, I should say, when I said that I was going to blow it up, what I really meant to say was, I'm going to let someone else blow it up and rig it to go. Alright, I'm pretty sure that works. Let's just give it a little check. Yep, that activates just fine. That's all we need. We've got all the redstone that we possibly need. Alright, that might be a little bit obvious that it's changed. If I just put a little bit more on the other side, maybe it will look less obvious. So if I just sort of build up a lot of dirt on the side here. I can't wait for this tower to go. It's a awful building, and that whoever built it, well, I assume Mini built it, they knew that I was probably going to blow it up. Right, let's take a look. There we go, there's the tower. There's the very obvious stuff on the right there, so maybe let's mix it up and put some on the left here as well. There's people on, people are saying hello. Alright, I'm happy with that. Now, it's the TNT time. 1, 2, 3, 4... This is going to be heinous, I believe. I don't know if this works the way I think it's going to work, but I hope it does. I hope it explodes all the way upwards. How many bits of TNT do I need? I haven't thought this through particularly well. And we've got to be there soon. Oh my goodness. Okay, this could go really badly wrong. Because if the TNT is way too strong, this TNT is going to fling everywhere. I'm just going to sort of cap this off, I think. I'm a little bit scared. Let's see what the view's like from up here. Let me turn clouds off. I can see everything from up here. It's like a little map of the whole town. How cool is that? Except they didn't make a staircase up to the top so that you could, like, view around. they just made a little dirt tower that they knew was probably gonna end in this. When it activates, we want this to stay central. We don't want it moving about. There's a block underneath it, so it should just blow up, and all of that should create a massive chain reaction. I'm a little bit excited. You know what TNT does to me. You know that it's my bread and butter. This is going to be so funny to watch. So funny to watch. Don't go in there. Oh, I hope... We should go around the back and make sure that there's no valuables in here, because I definitely, like, I'm not meant to, you know, grief or anything. I just want to make sure. Oh, there's nothing in here whatsoever. Oh, that's fine. Okay, there's just a couple of chests. Nothing going on in there. I don't want anyone to lose any stuff over this, but it is just an awful bit of architecture. Awful, awful, awful. I've had a little devious thought here. Now, if you can see Nettie, Timmy, and Martin are all online. And I don't think they know that I've been here, so I think what I'm going to do is create a little... Oh, Timmy's gone. I'm going to create a little walkway made out of dirt, like a trail, so I can entice one of them, or all of them, to go and follow it and then end up at Dirt Cheap. They might end up just not caring at all. Looks like he was just relogging. Okay, this is going to be fun. So if I make a little dirt trail to hit... What? There's a hole here. There's a hole in spawn. There's a hole in spawn. We've got a whole hour to fill, so we're fine. So maybe if I grab myself a sign... I think one of them has gone to sleep because it's now daytime. Right, new Dirt Cheap. Find all your dirty needs. Minnie and Z, because I think they were in charge of Dirt Cheap. Or was it Minnie and B? I don't know where they are exactly, but we need to find them first and then hope that they go to spawn. So I'm just going to sort of... Oh, there they are. There they are. I'm just going to stake them out for a bit. I'm going to stake them out, watch what goes on, and hopefully they'll go. There is a hole at spawn, so maybe they've already seen that? I don't know. I've been waiting a while now, and something's going on with these. I think these guys are, like, teaming up and doing something. I've been watching for maybe 7-8 minutes now. I'm really unsure. I don't know whether it's just worth leaving it, you know? I honestly don't know whether it's worth leaving it, because... I don't really want to sit here and wait for half an hour for something to happen. And they might not even find it. This is such a leap in the dark here. I don't know if they're even going to see what I've done. Okay, they're actually moving now. I've sort of made a little hole for myself. I really don't want to be seen. As soon as they see me, the jig isn't up, but... Oh, as soon as they see me, they're going to start suspecting stuff, because I've got a reputation. I just need to keep still and not be seen. Oh, wait. Are they seeing it? Have they seen it? I think they have. They're not looking this way. They've seen... No way. It's even started raining. No way they have. They have. I'm gonna go. I don't want to miss this. I don't want to miss this. I can't believe it. It had to start raining. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh my god, they're gonna go in. They're gonna go in. Oh my goodness, they're gonna go in. I don't want to miss this. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Find somewhere to hide. There's like, I think there's zombies. They're fighting the zombies and stuff. Oh my god, it happened! It happened! It didn't even work! It didn't even work! No! No! No way! It didn't even go all the way. Hold on, I'm gonna see if these guys are on Discord. I need to join them. Only Timmy died.
It hits for ages.
Did you guys blow that up?
No, dude.
Get out!
Dude, look at that column. That's definitely you.
Yeah,
Who is known for TNT on this server?
It didn't work.
I don't think anyone else has that much TNT as
Has
well.
anyone got a stick? I'm gonna finish the job.
I'm getting
Wait,
out
is
of
this
the
you
way.
admitting it was you?
No? Can I have a stick though?
No, wait.
No, if I give you a stick, then I'm an accomplice.
I
can
have dirt, but that's the remains of Dirt Cheap. I'm
Have
gonna
you-
give those to you so you can rebuild this place.
Nettie gave me a
Wait.
stick. Nettie's giving me a stick.
Yeah, big.
No,
Why didn't
stop.
you do that to their own place? It was him.
Look!
It
It
was.
was him.
How dare you? How
You realise how
dare
long
you?
it took them to build?
Come on, it's a blight on this entire server.
It is an eyesore, in fairness.
It is a horrible, horrible
Dude, are you going
building.
all the way to the top?
Yeah, I thought it would go all the way up, but it didn't, so I now have to ignite it from the top.
Oh my
Lord.
gosh.
Oh no.
Wait, I'm getting all the way back.
I'm
Yeah.
like that bold cat.
I wanna
Have you ever seen that
witness
video?
it.
It goes, oh no, no, no.
Right, the question is, guys, there's not really anywhere for me to go. I'll have to like bail, otherwise I'm gonna die. But I don't think I can.
All your expensive gear
Can
down to
you-
me, I can hold on to it for you temporarily.
You can jump off and just look.
Have you
look
got-
like you're
here,
Jason
here,
Wait,
Bourne.
here's
I've got a bucket of water. I
Yeah.
can put water at the bottom.
Here's a water bucket. Make me a nice puddle, and I'll jump in it.
Work
Do you,
with.
no, a big enough puddle that I'm definitely not gonna miss.
Yeah, don't
Guys,
worry.
please.
We-
Please.
Don't put it right next to where the explosion's gonna happen.
Guys,
No,
guys,
it's not a point.
please,
You don't
please,
have to jump that far.
please.
You gotta do it. It's like Dumbo all over again. Jump.
Do it! Send
I
it
can't
off!
wait.
Go,
Come
go,
on.
go!
Wait, I'm getting back a little bit. I'm scared.
I don't want to do it.
I
If you
wanna-
got, I don't
Come
want to
on!
lose. I don't want to lose my
Come on.
stuff.
I
There's a
want to.
puddle right
I
here.
really want to quickly pick up the water as he jumps.
No, don't. Come on, Grian, do it. It'll be funny.
That's not enough water. I can see it.
Yes,
There
it is.
There it is,
It's
look.
more than 2 blocks deep. We've hollowed out the bottom
But
of
the
it.
TNT's just gonna fall there. I'm gonna die.
No, you're not. You'll be
No,
fine.
no,
You'll be great.
alright.
I'm tempted just to jump in the sea.
Come on. Come on, jump.
Worth
this.
it.
Oh my gosh! Is he gonna fall in it? You
Yeah,
survived!
he survived!
Is it?
The TNT did go off, mate.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, oh, oh,
almost
oh my
there.
gosh.
What? How did that happen?
How?
Wow.
Literally. How
I went
did
off
that?
halfway down it.
How did that happen? The top one didn't even go off.
What is going on there?
That's strange.
Right, I've
That's-
done one go. Who's next?
That's
At
the
least
thing
it's-
about.
I'll give it a shot. I just need the blocks to get up there, I think.
Here you
I've
go.
got blocks.
What on earth? I don't understand how that's happened. I ignited the very, very top one, and it just spontaneously combusted from the middle.
How
That
have
is
I
so
been convinced to
strange.
do this now, by the way, actually? Like,
You
us
just
setting off
said it.
initially was an accident.
You're all involved.
Here,
Here's the
take
dirt
a bucket.
blocks.
Take a bucket of water up so you can get down.
Here's
so you
the
don't have to
redstone
jump in.
torch.
No,
I-
with you
I'm baffled. I'm actually baffled how that's happened.
onto each other.
Martin,
Yeah.
does this make us bad cops?
It
Yes.
doesn't. No, it doesn't.
You guys are all accomplices now. I've given a stick, so I played my
You guys
part,
are the
I guess.
villains here. I'm just
So-
watching.
No.
Solidarity is
No,
the only
you're
one
the,
that's
you're
not
the
actually
main
done anything.
culprit.
Yeah.
I think I think you guys are asking the wrong question. I think the question you need to be asking are we heroes of the server for taking this hideous thing down? I think we are.
Yes, yes, we are.
I think we're the heroes of this story.
There's
Yes.
so much
go.
dirt.
Are you at the top?
Oh,
Gosh, I'm scared.
yeah, I'm at the top. I'm just trying to get this to actually ignite.
Come on.
Let's see. Oh,
Very
every time I'm
excited.
placing the redstone torch, it's actually removing the dirt block that's sat next to it.
No
Oh!
way.
Flying's not enabled on this server.
What?
I got kicked out.
No.
I know I'm falling. Ow!
No.
Oh my god!
Timmy, you're
It
up.
wouldn't let me.
No, don't do this.
Timmy,
It's
you're
your
up.
turn.
Have
Wait,
you got a
has anyone
redstone
done-
torch?
Oh my gosh, it's even
Uh.
scarier being up here. Oh
It's
my
when you
gosh,
break into the clouds, it really starts to get spooky.
I don't like it. I don't
From
like
where I'm
it.
stood right now, I legitimately can't see the TNT anymore. All I see is dirt.
Oh
Yeah,
really?
because you blocked it over,
Yeah, we
didn't
blocked it over. Right, so I'm nearly at the top.
Yeah.
So I put the redstone torch right next to the TNT, I'm guessing, on the
Yeah.
dirt block.
And then you bail.
Right, I'm nearly
And
there.
then you've got to try and jump in the water.
How tall is this thing?
I
Make
know.
sure it actually triggers first, though, before you jump. Don't hit it and then try and sprint. Just like,
I don't even
Saw
want to
it.
jump.
Go on. do
I'm
it.
scared.
It makes your tummy go, buddy.
My tummy's going just up here. See what's looking- Imagine this in VR. Look at this. Then I'd feel like a bit. Flying is not enabled.
what is
Wait.
going on?
You guys
Let
are
me log back in.
amateurs.
Oh, and I'm actually falling. Oh my gosh.
Ah!
Oh my
no.
god.
Nettie,
Nettie,
you're
you'll
up.
go.
My turn.
I didn't even get the chance
Oh.
to place it.
Oh,
And then the TNT
oh,
itself
guys,
doesn't do anything.
guys.
What?
I just relogged. There's nothing there.
What?
Oh yeah.
Guys.
That would make sense. I told you I couldn't see any TNT just then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna relog.
Relog. It's gone. It worked. We just never saw it the first time.
No way!
Oh, we just made a stupid tower.
We've done one worse. It doesn't even look decorated
Oh
now.
my.
But wait, who will miss it, eh?
Yeah,
Who will miss it? I don't think anyone will miss it.
I
Except
will.
for Minnie and T, I guess. You won't miss it. You gave him the stick.
Grian's the real culprit here, through and through.
What?
Yeah. He always is though.
But
You're
everyone
still
will
trying
say,
to play it off as if you weren't the one that placed all that TNT. What are you laughing?
I gave fair warning. I passed it several times. I said, if that's not gone, I'm going to blow it up. And it wasn't
yeah,
gone.
you did. Yeah, fair
There we
enough.
go. Full admittance. We've done our job, Timmy.
You guys are the property police. You're the worst cops. You're not a
No,
bad
we're
cop or a
not.
good cop. You're just awful cops. You're supposed to
No.
take care of bad property
No.
like this.
Man, look how quick he's coming down.
Go on.
Look at him go.
It's like one of those cool
Da-na-na-na-na.
movies, you know, where the hero like shoves their hand into like the side of a building and they scrape all the way down.
This is what's going on.
Oh, I ran out.
Please tell me you ran out.
Right.
Now we can all go bed and leave him up there.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'll go and see you later.
Right, let's go to bed.
Bye,
I'm actually going to
Grian.
bed. Grian, have fun. This is what you get for doing that.
The only person who could possibly save you now is Tortoise with his hot air balloon. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
I'll get you guys.
Look
I will
at him.
literally get you guys for this.
Look at him up there. I can still see him waving his little.
You look like a little star with your diamond armor on. Twinkle, twinkle, green up high.
I'm leaving. Well, that didn't really go to plan. At least we got something out of it. We blew it up one way or another. I don't know why I expected it to work when I really should know that TNT doesn't go upwards very far, especially a big tower like that. I should have spent the time, made all of the redstone go all the way to the top. Okay, it's done. I reckon we should put a little monument here. There you go. We've done a little tower of dirt. Whoa! I can't even make a little tower! It gets blown up one way or another. Oh my goodness. Come on. I just want to fix this up. I want to be done with this chapter in the hour episode. Can't be dealing with this. You know what? I'm going to get them back for this immediately. Right. There we go. Not regulation size. Demolished. Property police. Now they're definitely going to think that it was the property police and not me. Unless they watch this video, which they probably will. But never mind. Alright, that's one thing off of my to-do list today. That took a while. Oh, the hole in spawn. I don't know. I didn't forget. I need to go and check it out. This is the hole in spawn. I think this... Oh, so maybe people have already been down here. Whoop. Oh, it's the... What? It's the portal. It's the portal. Okay. Big B, Tomahawk, Salem's Lady. This is everyone on the server. There's me, Grian. Nettie, Minnie, Solidarity, Martin, System Z, Nettie. What? Nettie's got 3. And then, I don't know what's going on. Maybe, let's take a breath. It's too exciting. There's a portal. Maybe there's always been a portal under spawn this entire time. Anyway. The next jump is yet to be made. Find the missing pieces and replace them with the glass that is laid. To find the bedrock, you must follow a clue in which a few days we will provide to each of you. So, wait, is that saying... I need to read that all over again. Oh, okay, so we have to replace the glass, we have to find bedrock, and put them where the glass... That makes sense. We've got to complete the Evo symbol for the whole thing to ignite. Right, that makes sense. Okay, there's another sign over here. Once you have found the sign that pertains to you, replace it with your clue. Only when all are revealed will the portal ignite. Ooh, okay, this is a bit complicated. I understand now. I've clocked it. This is a little bit more complicated than I'm used to. So, the watchers are going to give every single person a clue. And once we get the clue, we replace it with the sign. And then everyone obviously has one. And then once everyone signs there, it ignites? I'm not sure. I'm going to just wait for the clue and see how it all pans out. I think that's the best thing to do in this situation. So that's exciting. We've got a brand new portal. That's odd because normally we have to follow clues to get to the portal, but the portal's already there. We just need to... Oh, I should probably get rid of this. I've got so many things that I want to do for this episode. Destroying the tower was one of them. And looking down that hole has been another one that I wasn't expecting, but we've done that. Now I want to finish off Downtown Evo with a bit more building. And then I have another little prank to play because someone has built something very interesting and we're going to play another little prank. Oh man, this is going to be a fun episode. And then I kind of want to finish off by going and doing a bit of mining because I'm actually pretty low on some resources. I don't like having very little. I've got 25 diamonds, fair enough, I got gifted a load, but I'm severely running out of iron. I got 34 iron, I spent a load on rails and stuff. I really just need to get my act together because this is a total mess. Total mess, I've just got bits everywhere. I bet if I sorted it out, I've actually got loads of stuff. Oh well, right, let's crack on, shall we? Let's get on with that part of the building. So, for this little time-lapse, I thought I'd throw a Q&A in there. After all, we have an entire hour to fill. So, the first question is from Frosty. Would you rather quit Minecraft but be able to do YouTube, or quit YouTube but be able to play Minecraft? Now, that's a very, very tough decision that you've given me. However, I will have to quit Minecraft but be able to do YouTube. Hypothetically speaking, of course, I'm not doing either. But it's because I've been playing Minecraft for so many years now, and YouTube kind of offers so much in my life, and it is kind of how I earn money and make a living and stuff, so it is super, super important to me. But obviously, I'd rather not give up either of those things. Very, very difficult would you rather. The next one is from Boris, who says, your opinion on the cat mini documentary. Now, if you don't know, a couple of weeks ago, I uploaded a video about my cats, filmed by Mumbo Jumbo, the mustache man himself. He doesn't have a mustache in real life. And he sort of brought loads of camera equipment in, and we filmed my cats, and we had a real giggle. It was amazing. It was a good experience. I was very jealous of Mumbo's camera talents. We had a great time. We had dinner. I actually cooked dinner for everyone, and it was really, really good. Like, filming it was fun. The thing is, there was loads of funny bits that were cut out, so it could almost have a blooper video on its own, which I might actually ask Mumbo about because it would be actually really, really funny. Okay, and the next question is from Destiny Sapphire, who said, what do you think about Australians? Have you ever met one? And the answer is, yes, I've met one. There's actually one on the Evolution server with us. That is Pearlescent Moon. If you look in the background, you can even see some of her work. It's very beautiful. She is a lovely woman, and I absolutely love her to bits. I love Australia as a country. I love Australians. I feel like UK and Australia, we're really, really close. You're like our brothers on the other side of the world. And I would love to go one day. I've never been, but I have met a handful of Australians, and I've had nothing but a good time whenever they are there. So yeah, I'm very jealous of anyone living in Australia. It's such a cool place, beautiful beaches and lots of nature and stuff, which is always a great thing. So one day I will go. It's just such a long way to go. So thank you very much for that question. Very, very cool. All right, let's get on. And we're finished. And I didn't finish the entire time lapse though, but I have done that little bit. That means the exterior of everything in Downtown Evo, in my eyes, is completely finished, and I'm very happy with how it's come out, and I'm very happy with how this looks. Should we go and have a little quick look? So I actually have been on a few days break, so everything that you've just seen in the last, I don't know, however many minutes, it's now been a few days since all of that happened. I actually have a pretty bad stomach bug, so that's why this video has taken so long to do. I am pretty happy with how this went out. So when I was doing the time lapse, a problem that I made was I made it really like straight like this, and it didn't look very good. So it took me ages, and I mean ages, which is why I sort of cut that time lapse short to get this really nice curve in, and it took properly hours to do. It used a lot of cyan wool, and I even added this little bit on the top, and then a couple of it. If you know what building I took inspiration from on this little bit here, then I will give you 10 Grian points. Ow. I always think this is like, it's such a good idea until you have to go back, actually have to go back down. It is so much quicker, but it's painful. Right, the other thing is... I I genuinely wasn't expecting that. Oh dear. Look at all this. That pile of stuff pretty much sums me up. Oh my goodness, that was so funny. All right, so there's a few things that I want to do, and one of them is see if an old trick that used to works in this version. I honestly don't know. So I've got myself some snow, and I've actually created myself around the back here a little pumpkin patch. Let's go. There we go. You see all my little pumpkins. I just planted a load of seeds, and I even added some leaves to make it look like a pumpkin patch. We only need one for the time being, because what we're going to do is see if we can sort of exploit the snow golem a little bit. So let's give it a shot, shall we? We could even put him in here, actually. That would work pretty well. Now, all we have to do is plonk the snow golem in here. There he is. Oh, he's dying. Oh, he died so quickly. Oh, that's not good. Let's try this a bit more out in the open this time so we have more control. So we're going to create a little bit of a barrier here. Maybe I've got to place him... Right. Let's try this again. Maybe I've got to place him on top of something like this. So what if I make him up here and then he drops down and can't get out? He's still dying. Oh. Oh. It's because I'm in a desert biome. I completely forgot that I'm in a desert biome. I'm so stupid sometimes. I am in a desert biome. It is as simple as that. Oh my goodness, what a waste of time. What a waste of time. We're gonna have to go to another biome to make this happen. Okay, it must be something to do with the biomes, because they definitely spread. Ah, look. Okay, right now we're in a river biome, but here, I guess it spreads on a river biome, but it doesn't spread on plains. But why does it spread there and nowhere else? How do snow golems work? What is this? What is happening? Why is there a great big... Now remember everyone, a few days has passed since I was last at spawn. No, all of my TNT. All of my TNT. Gone. You cut off one head and two grow back. Oh my goodness. Dirt sheep's back. It looks like it was one big one and now it's just been halved. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with all that dirt. I don't know what to do with all this dirt. We've got to take this down. We've got to take it down. Is there anything behind it? What is going on here? I can't handle all this. Oh, of course. The notorious villains of this story are behind this. I'm going to need a more powerful shovel if we're going to take this down. Oh, you get him. You get him. I don't think they do any damage, so I'll take care of this for you. We need to find a place where they produce snow. Should we just try here? I don't understand. I really, really don't understand anymore. I thought I understood everything, but I don't. I have no idea what's going on. So if we make the snow golem here, let's get rid of these 2 blocks. Now, you just saw me remove the snow from this. So if I make the golem, he falls in there. Yes, he produces the snow. Great. Oh, no. Don't want him to getting out. Okay, so this is my new golem. Right, now, if memory serves me correctly, there was a bit of a bug. That's it. It produces snow instantly. So if you just hold down, that's it. It just produces infinite snowballs. I think you just got to keep clicking then. I think you have to individually click. If you hold it down, it doesn't actually produce anything. So this might be the version of the game where that actually got patched. But look, we've got ourselves infinite snowball machine instead of... Ooh, I need to be more careful. I need to be way more careful. I am so sorry. Okay, so at least we know now how this works. I'm not going to leave this mess here, but I actually got myself a stack of snowballs already just from being here. Okay, so the plans have changed slightly. I don't understand how golems work anymore, They seem to only produce snow on some blocks. Maybe it's just one of those old things that we're in a weird sort of pre-beta map and the golem doesn't understand what's what, and neither do I anymore, apparently. We're going to get rid of this because this is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. This is a blight on spawn. I don't think anyone is going to be upset to see this go. So what I think we're going to do is enchant our pickaxe, and we're actually going to go and buy one of those really good shovels from Z's shop, because I've only got 32 levels, and my mob spawner's not particularly productive. So let's go ahead and see what we get. Oh, turns out I needed to put bookcases there, which is something I forgot. So there's all of them there now. Right, let's see what we get. This isn't even a full pickaxe, but efficiency, not that great. Right, let's go and get our diamonds and just purchase some from Z's shop, because those are the ones that are really stacked to the max. All right, so I'm gonna have this one. I'm gonna have the Shoveliano. So I need to take that. Where's the register? Register, I need to put in 1, 2, 3, 4 diamonds. So he made a 3 diamond profit. You know what? That's so worth it. It's such a good idea. We're going to leave that there. Okay, we are good to go. We have our enchanted stuff now. I've got some TNT, and we're going to take care of this once and for all. The real question is, what are we going to do in retaliation? Because we can't just let this one slide. And I'm going to let this little fella just mull about. Wait a minute. Does this work? Does this work? Oh, you can't shear them in this version. You can't take them off. Like, if I go inside, you can see he's got a really happy face. Look there, you could just see it. Hello. Hello. You can see he's got a happy face. But it doesn't seem like you can shear off the pumpkins in this version, which is something I look forward to. Oh, this should take no time at all. In fact, if we just sort of... What if we set up a little controlled firework display? Okay, I have set up all of this TNT. I've only done one side because this could go horribly wrong. As good as I am at setting up TNT traps, I'm pretty bad, like we learned with that little trick earlier, at knowing what the actual result's gonna be. So let's just go for it. No! Okay, we learned that that was a bad idea. We learned that that was a terrible idea. Maybe it needs to go from the top down. Why didn't I learn that from the last time? Ooh, this is not good. Oh, this is not good at all. Oh, this is quite bad. Now, something definitely tells me if it didn't work from the bottom, it's probably not going to work that well from the top, but meh. What are you going to do? Oh, I'm going to die, I'm going to die, I'm going to die, I'm going to die, I'm going to die. Oh no, it did work. That didn't do too badly. Okay, I think I know how to do this now. I think I've got a plan. I mean, to be honest with you, the amount of time it's going to take to repair this. They got rid of my head. They got rid of my head. The spawn head. It's gone. Right, let's set up the rest of this because I'm sick of dirt. I am so sick of dirt. This is unbelievable. Okay, I think I'm ready. I've spent about 30 minutes setting this up now. It took a long time. All my TNT is gone. So I've sort of laid it all around the top, and I've made a little mechanism here, just a bit of redstone that goes all the way to the top. There's TNT planted in the center here, around here, all around the back as well. This is probably going to create quite the mess, but we're going to find out what happens. Oh boy, this is probably a really dumb idea. The amount of time I spent going up and down planting TNT, it would have been way quicker to use the shovel that I just bought. However, this is way more fun. Let's go. Did it work? Hey! Oh. Not too bad! That was pretty successful. We even got some stuff from it. How's the damage over here? Not too shabby. That was a pretty successful demolition. I should quit YouTube and become a demolition man. Oh, I'm well happy with that. I'm so pleased. Just a little bit of tidying up to do. And then this is a job well done. Oh, and would you look at that? Oh, how awful. Oh, how awful that the Mafia sign was all blown up by the TNT as a result of the explosion. Oh, it's all gone. Oh dear. Brilliant. Well, let's get this cleaned up then, and then we can move on with the rest of the episode. Just the last few finishing touches, and then we will be finished. So I've tidied up most of it now. I've actually run out of sand just about, so I'm going to have to sort this out at a later time probably. Oh, whoa, where did you come from? That made me jump. Just need to finish this off. Now, I was thinking to myself, while I was repairing everything and tidying it up for the greater good, I don't really want to get caught up in a war. Now, there is already kind of a war between the property police and the old Mafia, and I don't really want to be involved. Now, I know I blew up Dirt Cheap, but that was just awful. Everyone agrees, right? Everyone agrees that those have to go one way or another. So, what I thought I would do is kind of just offset the blame a little bit. Okay, I'm thinking that instead of putting my face back, instead of putting the M back, I'm going to put the property police sign. I'm going to put the big old sign of the property police. Now, the idea behind this is to get suspicion away from me. It makes them look like the good cops for once, so I'm helping them out a bit. And then I am kind of off the hook, so I can be like, oh, my heroes. And the Mafia think that they've thwarted the property police's whole thing. So I just need to get a little bit more stone and finish the job. Okay, I think that's going to be enough stone. I found out something else that's actually really bad. I've wasted money on this shovel because the server can't keep up with how fast it is. If I'm going down, I get stuck. Look, I'm stuck. And it's here. Let me relog. See, it's a phantom block. That's exactly what happened. You're kidding. Get off. Come on. Come on. Yeah, so as you can see, that's really annoying. The shovel is going to be great for collecting things, but for nothing else it would appear, because scaffolding is going to create a whole bunch of phantom blocks, which is the opposite of what I want. Right, got enough sand to fix this up. Add the sign that we're going to add. And then, hey-oh presto, we fixed something. We did a good deed. We fixed the Mafia's horrible idea of a prank, I think. It might have been a prank or it might have been revenge. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, it was pretty poor on their part. There we go. And now we're off the hook. The Mafia think that they interfered, and now the property police look like they're on top, and we're gonna just leave. We're just gonna leave it where it is. Let's see what else is going on, shall we? There's a there's an offer here. Offer 1 diamond. The foundation has been evened. One problem: we are broke. We can't work. This building is officially on the market for purchase. I'll be honest with you guys. All of those bricks and wool and stone and glowstone, all of those resources are way more valuable than just 1 diamond. So I'm thinking we just invest and demolish it, maybe? Or we can maybe buy it and do something with it. I'll tell you what. Wait, I mean, who owns it? Is it Z? Because if that's the case, what we're going to do is we're going to just pay him 1 diamond and be done with it. Okay, I put a diamond in here. 1 diamond for the mayor's office. Send the deed to my office, Grian. Now, I don't actually have an office, so one of the things we're going to have to do in today's episode is quickly build an office. I guess it gives me a reason to do something in that room. I was just going to add a little table and chairs. There's junk in here as usual. I'm wondering whether to spook Z. Maybe I should spook him. I'm going to keep it simple. So, he who has the deed may enter my office. Lever. That's pretty straightforward, right? He comes to my office. Well, my office is strictly speaking down here. I'm always so scared. It's the most terrifying thing in the world. So this is my office. Unfortunately, I don't have enough iron golems to make this worthwhile. So maybe I'll just take a chest and I'll plonk it over here for him to put the deed. And then I'll make sure that we leave here. So hopefully Z's going to come down. He's going to be scared of my misdoings because I don't think he's ever been down there. Z is going to leave me the deed down there. Now there's actually nothing, I realized this earlier. There's nothing really secret about that. Everyone probably knows it's there. I didn't hide it very well. And I've already put iron golems up here. So there's nothing particularly secret about it. So I might as well just freak him out a little bit. So if he goes down there, he's going to give me the deed. And then we'll decide what to do with the mayor's office. I'll be reading your guys' comments to see what you think we should do with the mayor's office. I mean, if I own the building, does that mean I can just be the mayor? Because that would be fun. Right, we're going to collect these pumpkins because we're about to go and do what I set off to do a long time ago before we got all distracted. But the question is, who gets this? And there's a reason why I actually have Silk Touch on this. I don't know if it works on ice, but we're about to find out. Oh, it works. Oh my goodness, it's so fast. Oh, satisfying. This is the most satisfying thing in the world. I probably should have done this somewhere where people won't... Oh yeah, I've just made a mess. I've just made a proper mess. I should have got this ice from somewhere else. Oh well, it's pretty easy to just refreeze it with some water. That's fine. Now, we just need to choose someone. Now, I don't really mind who, but I prank Timmy quite a lot. So I want to prank someone that I haven't pranked in a really long time. I've pranked Nettie a fair few times, actually. I've pranked Timmy and Martin. I have pranked Big B with his Halloween thing, but that was in October 2017. So I think it's time he got a little prankaroni. And he's already in a little ice biome, so I think he is our main man to get. There's already a snow golem in here. There's already a snow golem in here. Right, we're going to shut the doors. And we're going to create as many snow golems in here as possible. And then we're going to ice up this place to the max. We're going to put icicles absolutely everywhere. We're going to make this place really cold and frozen. Now, the reason I decided to do this is because in the UK right now, which is where I'm from, if you didn't know, there is a heat wave going on, and it's been going on for 2 weeks. I'm currently roasting in my office making this video, and I would kill for some... I didn't think about this! Ah! I didn't think about the torches. That was bad of me. Let's get rid of the torches nearby. Ugh. Oh, I'm such a fool. I need to be careful of torches. Nearby torches. Why do I never think of these things? Okay, that's pretty good. Now let's get ourselves some snow golems in here. One. Oh, we can like do a little hop thing. This will be fun. Let's see if we can do this. We're gonna have to do like jumps. Parkour jumps. Yes. Rise, my minions. Rise. Hi guys, how's it going? I really wish that we could make their pumpkins disappear with shears. I don't know what to do. Maybe there is a way to do it, but I just don't know it in this version. To be honest, I can just create them all here, and then they're just going to spread naturally throughout the house, so I don't have to worry too much. I might as well just make as many as I can and not worry about it. Okay, that is it. That is 30 snow golems. Now, he's probably going to get quite annoyed with that. Now, I've got plenty of ice. It is time to ice up this place. But unfortunately, I do need to get rid of some of these torches, otherwise the ice is just going to melt. The ice is just going to melt. Okay, I have just about done. I've used all of my ice. I've only got some snow left, and I'm just going to plonk some around the house. Now, this prank, I just realized, is even better than I originally thought. Do you know why? Because I think Big B isn't quite as switched on as he could be. Now, you guys know what happens. In fact, I can quickly go outside and show you all what happens when you destroy ice with a non-silk touch item. That's right, it turns straight to water. As soon as he tries to remove this, if he indeed tries to remove this, it's all going to turn to water. And I've covered his house in it, and I can't wait to see what happens. Of course, I'm going to leave some signs in a second, but this could end really, really badly for him if he tries to fix it, which I don't even think he will. I honestly just don't think he'll be bothered. He'll just, keep it as it is. I'm going to cover up all of his chests. It's time to leave the signs. There we go. Hey B, it's a pretty hot summer. To cool you off, I gave you a bunch of ice. Before I knew it, there were golems all over. Enjoy, from G. Well, that's pretty good. That's actually the prank that I sort of set off to do today, but it's ended up being more. Way more than I ever anticipated. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy that, Big B. It should be a little bit of a surprise. He definitely has no idea that is coming his way at all. Especially as I've left Big B alone this entire series since the Halloween episode. So he has absolutely no idea, and he won't be suspecting me at all. So that's a pretty fun thing. And I don't think his house is ruined too much, unless I messed up and didn't remove torches where I definitely should have. Okay, so now what I want to do is kind of what I set off to do in the first place, is I actually want to go mining. And I know people don't like mining, but it's a good opportunity to talk about things and to try and set some plans in the future and kind of get some feedback on things. So that's what we're going to do. And as we go out, we're going to also check on Nettie's build, because she's been making something with flowers or something. I haven't actually been there, so I want to go and check that out. And I want to go to some of the newer cave systems that I've not touched at all. So that's where we're going to go now. Okay, I think I got everything I need. I got a bit of wood, I got some tools, I got my armor, I got some torches. I think we can collect everything else we need along the way. Whew, right, let's go. Oh, and while we're here, yes, so a couple of days has passed since we did this. So I actually read these in the same episode that I'm doing now, but it's obviously been a couple of days because I've been pretty sick. I haven't had any watcher information yet at all. So I'm guessing they're taking their sweet time, or maybe they're waiting for every single person on the server to read it before they start dishing out the clues. I'm not entirely sure. Now, I need to work out where Nettie's base is. This is confusing. I think it's this way. And there's a minecart system to get... Oh, you guys know that I enjoy a minecart system. Here we go. Oh my goodness. What even is this? What on earth? This is magical. Nettie plays, your building skills. Your organics, Pearlescent Moon would be proud of you. Do you know what? It feels so weird. Oh my goodness, she even built a giant mushroom with the port. Oh my, I'm flabbergasted. I'm outstanding. I have not moved off spawn for so long, and this is what's been going on right under our noses. Oh my goodness, this feels so strange. I am in one of the newer biomes. So this is the jungle biome. For those of you that don't know, we're playing Minecraft Evolution, which means we started in the earliest versions of Minecraft, like alpha, beta, all that kind of stuff. The earliest multiplayer we could get our hands on, right? And because spawn is in, like, quote, old land, that's where, like, we started, things don't work properly. So there's not enough, like, no mob spawn, like, no friendly mob spawn. So you might see a pig or a sheep every now and again. It's so strange for me to see all of these pigs and stuff just mulling about. It's actually really strange for me because I'm so used to spawn. I need to leave spawn a bit more often. Anyway, now we need to head down into a cave somewhere so we can get some stuff. So let's break the first rule of Minecraft and dig straight down. This goes pretty deep down and I'm not getting any luck. The Empire's kind of low on the valuable resources. In particular, coal, believe it or not. We have next to no coal. I've used it all making stone and all that kind of stuff. So I've not been able to do it. I can't find any caves! Oh, there we go. I found a cave. Good timing. So we're here to get the valuable stuff as much as possible. As some of you guys noticed, I made a little second channel called Grian 2. It's on my sort of recommended, and a bunch of you have subscribed to it, even though I haven't made a single video. Not a single upload, and it's got 3,000 subscribers, which is mad. Actual madness. So, I thought about doing some content on it, but I'm not really sure what yet, which is why it has nothing on it at all. I was thinking about maybe doing some sort of talking videos. I was thinking about doing sort of like questions around my channel that I would never make a video for, because I'm pretty strict about what I put on my channel, as every YouTuber in my opinion should be. So I'm not going to talk to you about some of the decisions that I make. So for example, Arcus was a SMP that was started ages ago, and I just stopped it all of a sudden, and I never said why. On Grian 2, it might be a reason to sort of say that kind of stuff. So it could be that kind of channel, literally just about me. I could do a house tour and I don't know, just bits and bobs really. It could be anything. It could just like be a place to throw some content that I would never normally put on my original channel. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing any of that stuff, go and subscribe to it, because it would be hilarious if it grew really big and I didn't even do anything on it. But I am definitely going to put a few things on it. I think house tour for one thing. I think I'm going to put like a Q&A and stuff on there. Not entirely sure yet. Just adventures, I guess. But it's nice to have a creative outlet, or just an outlet for normal kind of conversation-y type stuff. This is probably like my least favorite part of Minecraft, which is the sort of the grinding part. I can handle caving for a bit. Now what I did on Evo in particular is I caved right at the start. I got all of the resources that I would ever possibly need. I spent hours and hours and hours in the very early versions of Minecraft just gathering. I had stacks and stacks of stuff. And that was sort of like the Empire's bread and butter. And since then, I've not really done much caving. I've done a little bit, but not much. And I've avoided it until now. Normally, I don't like showing it on these episodes because it can get a bit dull, I guess. Like, not everyone wants to see caving, but I think it's been such a long time since I've done any caving. It actually makes a bit of a change for once, which I think is quite nice. We're doing really well. This cave is brilliant. If you ever need just resources, go to caves. Don't go strip mining. I mean, diamonds is... okay, I guess you go strip mining for diamonds, but... look, I'm finding so much stuff. And I've found... wait, let's have a look. 24... oh, maybe I haven't found as much stuff as I thought. I really haven't found as much stuff as I thought. So this is basically what I did right at the start. Loads and loads of stuff. One thing that I really want to talk about on my second channel is something that's been bugging me for pretty much my entire YouTube career, I guess you'd call it, is when I started out YouTube, I never honestly thought I'd get anywhere with it. It wasn't even a question for me. I wasn't trying to get big numbers. But then when it started growing, my goal suddenly became this arbitrary 100,000 subscribers, and I hit it really, really quickly. And I did a 100k special. And since then, I didn't do any other specials. I didn't do one for even 1 million subscribers. I didn't do a special. And I never addressed why. So on Grian 2, at some point, I'm going to do a little video about why I didn't celebrate 1 million and 2 million, or where I am now. I only ever did 100,000 subscribers. So yeah, I think I'll do a little video on that, and then I'm gonna just figure out stuff. I'm gonna figure out what Grian 2 is gonna become. Now, the other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about in this little digging segment of this is I would love to know your opinion, because I used to upload a lot of videos that weren't Minecraft. I used to play like Who's Your Daddy and Gang Beasts, amongst other things. I used to just play some sort of I used to play just really fun games. I even played Super Fight and stuff like that isn't even really a game. It's sort of like a talking thing. I used to play with Tortoise and the gang, and it was really, really fun. But since then, there's not really been any games that have taken my fancy. I've played Fortnite. That's the most recent non-Minecraft thing that I've done. I've kept up with my vlogs whenever I go away. but I really want to do some more non-Minecrafty stuff. But I'm really, really picky about the game that I play. Is there a game that you guys absolutely love that I could try out that isn't Roblox? What do you guys want to see me play? I did see this game called Raft that looks pretty fun. I could get Tortoise on that maybe. I'd love to start playing a bit more diversity like I used to. I sort of got a bit complacent where I am. Whoa, look at all this. I've got a bit complacent where I am with all the Minecraft stuff. I love Minecraft, and I still to this day love Minecraft, but I also love doing a little bit of variety. For example, I made a video on slither.io when that was all trending and stuff. It nearly has 1 million views. Can you believe it? 1 million views. That's nuts. And so I don't know, I just want to try out a few different things. They seem to always do fairly well. Actually, no, wait, I lie. I played Card Life not that long ago, but that wasn't a game that was sort of ready enough to do a big series on. So I really want to know what I can do next. If you guys have anything, any feedback at all, whether it's Raft or you just want to see me play anything, let me know, because, oh boy, I really could use it. This has gone pretty well so far. We got diamonds, we got plenty of coal. I'm probably just going to continue mining and grinding for a little while longer, probably off camera. Let's just go over everything that we've done in today's episode. We started by blowing up the very, very hideous dirt cheap tower. Then we went and tricked Martin and Nettie and everyone into doing that with us. Then we went ahead and finished Downtown Evo's exterior. Then we went and did the whole snow golem thing. Oh, and then we did another sort of dirt-related thing by replacing my head with the mafia sign that then became the property police sign. So we're kind of propagating a little bit of a war there. And then we came and checked out Nettie's base, and now we're mining, and now we're at the end of the episode. I've never done an hour long of Evo in my life, so this is a very special one. And if you guys enjoyed it, if you guys love the extra time spent on Evo, then I would recommend shouting at me to do 2 hours, because that's the logical progression. I did 1 hour of build battle, and now I've done 1 hour of Evo, so if you like it, yeah, 2 hours of Evo is not out of the question. It just depends on the response of this particular video. So, let me know down below what you guys think. As always, there's going to be a lot of comments. I've asked a lot of questions this episode. It's been absolutely crazy the amount of feedback I'm going to get about different parts of it, about how I blew up everything and I'm the scourge of the earth, or how I'm a hero and I saved everything from dirt-related monstrosities. I'm going to get feedback about the pranks that I pull. I'm going to get feedback about everything, all about every single question I ask. Normally with a 20-minute video, I can handle it, but this one is going to be crazy. So please, please, please don't be afraid. I do read all the comments. If anyone thinks that YouTubers don't read their comments, they're really wrong. As far as I'm aware, every single YouTuber checks every single comment on their videos, as long as it's manageable. Whoa! Oh, this is a death trap in here. Oh, it's so spooky. Oh, it's so spooky. The atmosphere in here is so cool. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that that is enough for today. We did an awful lot of stuff. Thank you so much. If you've made it to the end of this video, we need a code word in the comments. We need a little code word. So, like, I've asked a lot of questions, so you guys are going to have to respond to me. So, you guys need to sort of say whatever it is you were going to say in your normal comment, and then the code word for today is... It's coming home. The keyword is it's coming home. So after any comment that you write, if you've made it this far in the video, you need to support England in the World Cup with me and say it's coming home. Now, at the time of recording this, Sweden and England are due to play football in the World Cup tomorrow. And I know for a fact that I've got a load of Swedish fans. Hello, fans from Sweden. There's no hard feelings one way or the other. If you win, fair play to you. If we win, commiserations. It's all going to be a brilliant game because you have a fantastic football team. I'm not even into football that much. I've just been really enjoying the World Cup. If you're from Sweden and you're watching this video, then you don't have to write "It's coming home." You can say "It's coming home" in Swedish. That is brilliant. Okay, so that's the keyword. If you've made it this far in the video, all the way to the very end, you have to write "It's coming home" after your normal comment. Unless you're Swedish, in which case you say "It's coming home," but you say it in Swedish. Okay, so that's it, everyone. I'm going to head back to my base now. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye!